Hello. Referring back to my 6 elements that you need to have in place to have a business that runs itself when you're not there, and therefore a business you could sell because it runs itself when you're not there. One of the most important areas is working on your business and having goals and strategies in place, both for yourself and obviously for your business. So what I've put here is a clock, because unless you find the time to actually do this each week, then it won't happen, because you get taken over by what one book I read recently calls the whirlwind, all the other things that happen in your business that have to be dealt with, and you never find time to get around to doing these things. So you need to have it diarised, really. Now, once you've done that, you need to know what your why is. So we looked at our values and vision as being our why. In other words, why do we want to do whatever it is we're aiming to achieve? And we looked at our what, which is our mission statement and our goals. So our what is saying, so this is what we're actually going to do. So we now need to look at our how. And our how is basically our goals and how we know we'll have achieved them. And there's certain rules you need to follow. So the 3 P's are personal, present tense, and positive. So you would say, I weigh 11 stone rather than I want to lose some weight. And present tense as in now. So you put yourself in the position of having achieved it. So it's a present tense use of the verb, and it's personal. I do something now. It needs to be smart, which basically means the specific actions you can undertake and specific ways you'll know that you've actually done these things. Measurable, so you can actually tell whether you've achieved it or not. Actionable, there's no point in having goals that you can't actually do something to achieve. So they've got to be something you can actually do something about. Relevant to your why and your what. So there's no point in setting goals that don't actually help you get to where you want to be. And time-based, as in you need to know that there's a deadline, otherwise it won't happen. Now I've put here modalities. So anyone who's studied any NLP will know that one of the most powerful ways of achieving anything is to put yourself in the position of having already achieved it, and to actually see what you would see then. See the things you would see it in vivid colour, in motion, hear the things you would hear, and then hear those loudly and vividly and musically, feel what it feels like. So actually, if you can actually experience feeling this thing, or feeling how you would feel, what you would smell, what people would say to you, what your surroundings would look like. In other words, make the imagination of being there as sensory as possible. In other words, using all of your senses to actually experience it. The more you can do that, and the more vividly and loudly and dramatically you can do that, the more your subconscious mind knows what you're looking to achieve and will guide you towards it. And then I've put here this 10, 40, 50, 95%. Now what that means is that evidence proves that if you have a good idea, there's a 10% chance you might do something about it. If you actually make a plan to do something about it, then, so you say you're going to do it and make a plan, that goes up to 40%. So that's where setting goals comes in. If you then tell someone you're going to do it, then your chances of success are now 50%. So you've got much more chance than if you just had a good idea. But here's the big one. If you say you're going to do something and have a plan and tell someone, but then say, I want to be held accountable to see if I've done it or not. In other words, report back to someone I know, like, trust, respect, then your chances of success go up to 95%. So you're virtually guaranteeing that you'll actually achieve what you said you would do. And that's why mastermind groups work, because you're in a group where you develop trust and respect for the other people in the group, but you all then hold each other accountable. So if you say you're going to do something to a group of people that you trust and respect, then you won't want to turn up to the next meeting not having done it. Now, if you wanted to know how a mastermind group could work for you and your business and your personal goals, go to businessroundtableuk.co.uk. So there we have it, how you can more or less guarantee achieving your plans. First of all, by setting aside time to actually do it. And then secondly, by following these rules and then holding yourself accountable. Hope you found that interesting and useful. Thanks very much for watching.